For 97 years, Noel has loved music, but his greatest love is his late wife, Lorna. Without her by his side, he's poured his heart into his songs, and now he's got 2 albums worth.
Right, here we go.
At 97, Noel Balfour is a reluctant star.
You're so lonesome, very lonesome, when you're alone with me.
But this nonagerian is a walking, talking and singing piece of Australian country music folklore.
When you listen back to the story that he tells, his whole history, it's extraordinary.
I wasn't really a performer. My wife was a performer.
Noel's story is one of lyrics and melodies, but most of all, it's a story of love.
She's always on my mind.
A teenage rough rider at country rodeos, Noel picked up a guitar when he was 15. The 6 strings became his life.
I wanted to play a saxophone, but I got the guitar. And now I went for a couple of lessons, you know, and then just did it by ear from now on.
In 1947, Noel met the love of his life, Lorna Whiteside. Singing with Dorothy Davidson, they were the Barry Sisters.
The music club was run by 2KY radio station. They were performing there, and when they'd finished, I walked up to Lou and I suggested a couple of things that they might try in the harmonies.
You may love me too. A romance blossomed, and within a year, Noel and Lorna were married.
I just fell in love with her straight away. Love at first sight.
The Barry Sisters were a headline act, singing alongside the likes of Peter and Tim Allen and Johnny O'Keefe. They also starred on Nine's Bandstand, hosted by the legendary Brian Henderson.
Yeah, mate, you were punching above your weight. She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, such as her.
One of Noel's songs, Too Many Times, became an international hit after it was performed by Irish crooner Val Doonican. But Lorna was the true lyricist.
When Lorna retired, that's when we started writing songs together.
Noel's life, though, took 2 tragic turns. The couple had a daughter, Christine, who was killed in a car crash 15 years ago. There were no grandchildren. It was just Noel and Lorna. Then in 2014, Lorna died from heart complications after she broke her hip in a fall.
Lorna obviously meant the world to you.
Oh. One night she had to go to hospital. When it was when I held her hand while she died.
Sorry. You okay?
Anyway, that's life.
Noel just doesn't feel complete without his Lorna.
I sometimes feel it in me.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Oh, you're right, mate, you're right.
After Lorna died, Noel decided to record his first album. He was 86.
And when she passed away, I decided to just keep on going in her memory and sing the songs we wrote together.
His latest album, Blue Mountain Moon, has just been released.
I'd walk 100 miles to be with you.
I'd walk 100 miles, dedicated to Lorna.
I woke up one morning, the melody on my mind, and as I got out of bed, the lyrics just came. 10 minutes, that was it.
You make it sound so easy.
It is, it's just a gift.
Yeah.
It's a gift, yeah, from out there.
From out there.
There were a few people who were a great standard, such as Lorna and Dorothy in the Barry Sisters.
Andy Busuttil runs a backyard recording studio.
Right, that's a save, Noel.
Blue Mountain Sound.
He's entered the internet world, the digital world.
Yep.
So much has changed.
It has, yep. And he has just accepted all those changes and just walked along with them. He's never bucked them, never fought them. Let's have a listen to the third one. We haven't heard.
Together, Noel and Andy have created magic.
Started off with a couple of tracks now and then, really. Didn't know where it was going to go. And suddenly, there we go. We've ended up with 2 albums.
But music isn't the only thing keeping this old muso going. After working on aircraft during the war, Noel became an expert panel beater. Today, he still restores cars, but not just any cars, Ferraris, Maseratis and Lamborghinis.
I just enjoy it, yeah. It's a challenge.
But it's here, in the quiet times, serenading the love of his life, where Noel Balfour is in his element.
I'm amazed. How do the lyrics and the melodies just come to you?
It's a secret. It's out there. You know, it's something you don't study. It's something that comes to you. I'd walk 100 miles to be with you.
Just beautiful. What a gentleman. And Noel, what a voice.